What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. You know, I was supposed to be sleep all day. Today was supposed to be my off day. I wasn't gonna do anything. I was just gonna sit back, relax, probably play some video games, and prepare for next week. But here we go, because there's a story that I just had to sit there and go, this is the shit that I'm talking about that makes absolutely no fucking sense and should not happen at all. Let's get into it. Straight off of the New York Post, because New York is a very nice place to cover. I tend to frequent New York probably once or twice a week. It is what it is. Let's get into it. Horrific video shows suspect watching woman burned to death in F train car after he allegedly set her on fire. Are we living in fucking Gotham? I'm gonna read the title one more time. Horrific video shows suspect watching woman burned to death in train car after he allegedly set her on fire. This isn't alleged. The motherfucker did it. How fucked up do you gotta be to sit there and watch somebody burn? All right. A migrant from Guatemala, for those of you that are uninitiated, or maybe those of you that want to bend reality, you reality benders that want to sit there and play games, it means illegal. The New York Post may not say it very often. They do sometimes, but they're trying to be politically correct. An illegal from Guatemala has been arrested for allegedly lighting a sleeping subway rider on fire in Brooklyn on Sunday morning, then watching as his innocent victim burned to death and what the New York's top cop called one of the most depraved crimes one person could possibly admit. The savage killing, which happened at 7:30 a.m., so that's in the morning, on an idling F train at the Coney Island Stillwell Station Avenue. I said it right, but said it wrong. Say it again. Coney Island Stillwell Avenue Station shocked commuters, MTA workers, and NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch, who said Sunday that the heinous crime looked like took the life of an innocent New Yorker. Just imagine 7:30 in the morning. Let's get into the mindset of what 7:30 in the morning on the F train is like, because I know I just got up that early to go on the train. To be up that early, you're either you people don't get up at 7:30, around 7:30, 6 o'clock, to go on a fucking subway train unless they absolutely have to. So we're talking about people who need to go somewhere because they don't have an option, or people who are just coming from work, or people who are going to work, right? To fall asleep on the train is first and foremost a really bad thing, but here's the deal. If you've been in New York, we've all done it. It's crazy, but we've all done it. To be set on fucking fire while you're sleeping could happen to anyone, and it's fucking terrible. And the problem is, your chances of running into a mentally deranged or a person who's a criminal skyrockets in the fucking train. And here's the deal. If they really wanted to, they could make it so that people can't just get on the train if they don't have the fare. They can make sure that people don't get on the train if they're suspicious, etc., etc. They won't do those things. It's the craziest shit. Oh well, it hinders people's freedom. No, we have individuals out there that you can clearly see have fucking problems. We got a lot of people who stay on the subway because they know that that's where they can commit the most crimes. The MTA New York City is one of the most dangerous places, whether it be by bus or be by train, that crimes are more than likely to happen because you're dealing with all of the fucking crazies. They all use it. And at 7:30 in the morning, you either got hardworking New Yorkers or all the fucking homeless deranged people on there. Go on the train in New York City. Roll with your boys and your girls. You got to make sure you're rolling deep though. And go into a New York City train early in the morning or late at night. It looks like fucking Resident Evil in that bitch. Nothing but fucking homeless people. And the crazy thing is, I don't want to blame homeless people because there's different types of homeless people. But you got parasites in society that literally sit there in the fucking train being nuisances throughout the fucking every day being nuisances. Let's get back into the story. I'm so sorry. The savage killing, which happened at 7:30. Okay, so we read that. All right. As the train pulled into the station, the suspect calmly walked up to the victim, who was in a seated position at the end of the subway car. and used what we believe to be a lighter to ignite the victim's clothing, which became fully engulfed in a matter of seconds, Tish said at a press conference. So he predated on this fucking woman. He saw that this woman was alone in the train early in the morning, and this broken individual, this monster, decided to go and do harm to this woman. And the thing that's so crazy about it is I can see that, like, at one point I just sit there and I go, I don't think he initially planned on this woman dying. This is how far gone this individual is. Because first of all, for you to get up and go do that is fucking crazy. But for you to do that and then sit there and watch is something that patrolling cops smelt this and saw the smoke, then found the flame-covered woman. The commissioner said they extinguished the blaze, but the woman died at the scene. Horrifying video obtained by the Post showed the suspect calmly looking on as flames consumed the still unidentified woman who stood inside the subway car doors. A transit cop walked by and seemed to pull out a radio to say something as they continued on the platform. So, after the cop passed, the suspect got up to walk away. Then the clip cuts. Why am I fucking up so much? I need to drink some of this tea. And then the clip cut off, stuttering my ass off. In another video, cops yelled to the gathering cloud, "Did anybody see anything? Did anybody see anything?" As smoke poured from inside the subway car. The suspect brazenly sat on a nearby bench as cops huddled around, pulling his hood up at one point just before an officer spoke to him. "Do me a favor, walk down there," the cop said, motioning down the platform with his radio. "I need the space cleared up." The man stood up, then left the scene. Unbeknownst to the officers who responded, the suspect had stayed on the scene and was seated on a bench on the platform just outside the train car, Tish said. The body-worn cameras on the responding officers produced a very clear, detailed look at the killer. And here's the thing, you need to understand, the people coming from these fucking countries, a lot of them, the mindset that they fucking have is the mindset they had where they came from. So they're not playing the same games or they're not playing the same shit. Like, our criminals are not like their criminals. Their criminals are not, it's not to say their criminals are better. Their criminals are just more savage. That's the fucking problem. No rhyme, no reason. They okay. And it's not to sit there and say you can't find some mentally deranged asshole in New York City that would do some shit like that. But it hits completely different when it's home. When you're home and your kid burns down the microwave, or when you're home and your kid brings somebody that you don't know who the fuck this person is and they burn down your entire fucking kitchen. It is a completely different fucking feeling. The body-worn cameras, okay, later that day, three high schoolers called police to say they saw the man at the J and York Street station on the F line, according to Tish and the New York PD chief of transit, Joseph Galula. So basically, this individual stays in the train station, like I just said in the beginning of this video. These deranged, broken, criminal type of people stay in the metro system. This is where they go. And I guarantee you, here's the thing I just want to know. They don't want to sit there and release this person's name. They already arrested him. They don't want to release this person's name. And this is the problem because we already know if this was another type of individual that did something that wasn't as bad as this, but something probably bad or something linked to something being bad, we would know their address. We would know their mother's maiden name. We would know the women's he slept with in his life. We would know his entire voting history or her voting history. We would know what jobs they kept. The last Facebook post they posted 20 years ago. We would know everything. I want to know what shelter this person lived in. Was he on government assistance? What family members, if he was with family members, because yes, family members do shelter and harbor illegals. I want to know who's the family members that let this person stay there. If you don't cooperate with the cops, then your ass can go too. We need to have a real serious conversation. Not even. Fuck the fucking reality benders that sit there and still defend illegals. You need to steal your heart for what's coming because they all have to go. I don't care if they're nice. I don't care if you fell in love with one and you're fucking one. I do not care. when I did videos in the past, I had people literally come at me, oh, illegals are just like you and me. You have millions of illegals around you every single day. Yeah, they all need to fucking go now at this point. The Democrats broke the fucking well. We knew we had illegals before and we were fine with it, but they broke the fucking well and it was playing in our faces and they brought so many over. Now something needs to be fucking done. It is one thing for a crime to happen. It is another for a crime to happen that could have been completely prevented because this individual did not belong in the United States, period. Now, what are you going to do when you got millions of them in the United States? We literally have almost a million illegals. Is it almost a million illegals in New York right now? How many illegals are in New York right now? I actually want to know. Let me see. How many illegals are in New York alone? I just want to know. We have almost 500,000. Okay, hold on. So in 2000, hold the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. So it's saying we had 611,000 illegals in 2012, but now it's 400,012 illegals in 2022. You really believe we have less illegals now than we had before? Get the fuck out of here. So if these are the numbers, and if these are the numbers, and somebody probably played around with the AI, if these are the fucking numbers, 500,000 or probably higher, and this is what they're showing, we almost have 500,000 illegals in New York alone. Come on now. And I literally said this a video ago with the black man who, I think he's black, who killed his black wife and sat there and said, we living in a simulation, because this idiot literally just sat there and said, if you this is not a court case, you're not really judging me because there's not any black jurors on to judge me. So this is a setup, implying that black women and black men will be okay with him murdering his wife, let alone his black wife. We live in a fucking, we have to live, again, we have to be living in a fucking simulation. I don't want to believe this shit is real. I don't. Yeah, man, this shit is fucking tragic, bro. This shit is fucking tragic, and this shit should have never happened in the first place.
Good job, guys. Oh, bro.
You know what also kills me about situations like this? Just the fucking brain rot. Just the people. Look, he's right there. He's right there, and he's right there in the fucking video. He's right there. Yo, what is this, man? Every time I pose, it brings up this shit. The man's right there. The thing that's so fucking sad about this is just how fucking stupid on average. Like, here's the deal. I think that there are more stupid people out there than there are well-minded individuals. I think there's more good people out there than there are. I know there's more good people than bad people out there, but I know there's more stupid people out there than well-minded individuals or intelligent individuals. You sitting there going, yo, and somebody, yeah, you see that shit right there? It is the craziest shit to me. It's like, these people, bro, and these people breed. These people own property. These people are among you every day. Every day, bro. I couldn't.
Oh! Oh, no! Yo! Sorry to his family. This is a person right here.
Man.
Our fellow Americans are putting their lives in the
I don't even know what to fucking say about this, bro. Not anymore. I don't know what to say about it. But leave it in the comments what you think. Are you ready for the mass deportations?